Welcome everybody, my name is Michael, and today we are discussing about a pretty interesting question that came up. Are there any other blue chip cryptocurrencies out there? What is a blue chip? This term comes from stocks. If you've ever seen Wolf of Wall Street, a blue chip is a pretty common stock that a lot of people feel safe investing in. It's not going to move the markets, and it is a relatively reliable, in this case, cryptocurrency that you're able to maybe make a little bit of money on. It's not going to be as volatile as, for example, penny stocks, or in this case, DeFi altcoins, or anything that, is just going crazy. In cryptocurrency, of course, with the stock market, maybe there's a couple things in common, but the volatility is just off the charts. If you're expecting to make 10% per year in stocks, that's really nice. If you're expecting to make 10% in crypto, people are going to say, well, you could probably do a lot better than that, because you can make that in a single day if you know what you're doing. You can make that in an hour. With blue chip cryptocurrencies, people expect a crypto that won't be moving as much. And the number one thing is that it will remain by the end of a bear crash, because there's so many cryptocurrencies that just disappear or vanish. It really begs the question, what other blue chips are there besides Bitcoin and Ethereum? They've survived probably the most amount of time out of all of the larger cryptocurrencies. They're still around and in development, and there's a whole community around them. Sure, there's a coin like Litecoin where, yes, it's been around for many years, but their own developers have sold their coins, and it's just not the same project. Bitcoin and Ethereum are on a much higher level than Dogecoin or Litecoin or other coins that are also very, very old. Maybe there's going to be a third blue chip coming up, but at the moment, it seems it's just Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, some people argue that stable coins that have been in the top 10 after some cycles are still there. But for example, Tether USDT, even though it has been number 3, number 4, number 5, it constantly fluctuates. It's got some issues. People don't believe USDT is going to be around forever. Same thing with USDC. There's other categories where people believe that cryptos from exchanges are eventually going to be pretty stable, because even in times of instability, these cryptocurrency exchanges are some of the biggest players in crypto. People need to use them for utility. These tokens will be used on a daily basis for whatever the exchange desires to do with them. And one of the largest is BNB. I think that is the next candidate, considering Binance is essentially like crypto's Amazon. So there's a lot of utility, whether we talk about staking, whether there's interest, whether there's crypto cards coming out or other incentives with these platforms. They're already either in the top 10 or top 25. You got BNB, CRO, FTX. There's more that are coming. And the longer that these coins are around, the more utility that grows around them, whether it's an NFT marketplace, whether it's DeFi staking, whatever it is, the future. The most important thing to remember is, has this cryptocurrency survived and thrived throughout the bull and bear markets? Bitcoin and Ethereum are relatively stable compared to other cryptocurrencies where they might go up 1,000,000% and then they disappear and rug pull, and it's just crazy to think about. Of the 18,000 plus cryptocurrencies out there, 99% won't exist in probably the next 2 years. And that is just an absolutely insane statistic, because unfortunately, even though it's on the markets, it's listed, doesn't mean that the developers are even there. Maybe they already disappeared yesterday. And with this, we want more blue chips. The only problem is with some of the coins like Cardano or Solera or others that are in the top 10, it constantly fluctuates. And hopefully, by the end of this, whatever this right now is, whether we're going back into another bull market, people want more stability. So Solana, Cardano, XRP, these are definitely candidates for the potential next blue chip. But people are concerned. XRP is one of the oldest. However, with what's been going on with the lawsuit, and it's still ongoing with the SEC, and the fact that generally there's not been a lot of great movement with it, I mean, it's still valued at number 6 at just 82 cents and has remained like that for most of the year. People see that and they're kind of like, what's going on over here? But maybe once the lawsuit ends, maybe we'll be on better territory with XRP. And there's always been controversy. Some people have called XRP a scam. I'm pro XRP, but you know, it is what it is. It just needs its time. Cardano, also another fantastic coin out there. We got Polkadot, Polygon. There's a lot of coins that have potential, but there's nothing that just stands out and says, you know what, that's the next one. Maybe BNB, but again, that needs time. That needs more years. So the only blue chips, in my opinion, are Bitcoin and Ethereum. The most obvious candidates in the future will be exchange tokens and stable coins, but most of the stable coins right now are not stable. And privacy coins as well. We take a look and I don't see Dash anywhere near the top, and I remember that was huge. Chainlink, this is going away from privacy coins. There was a lot of potential there, but it's kind of fallen off a little bit. Same with Tron, and Algorand is rising up recently. It's been in the news a lot. Stellar Lumens, Decentraland, a lot of these NFT marketplaces and metaverse tokens, a lot of utility there, but still kind of all over. They're all over the place. A lot of people are saying, you know what, Monero, it's the number one, the oldest privacy coin. It's got a lot of utility. Again, we just don't see it anywhere near the top. There wasn't that great action with it. I think it's a great coin, but not a lot of development. It's kind of like a Litecoin at this point, although better, obviously much better than Litecoin. A lot of people were saying Monero, but you know, it's number 41. Again, that's very far from being a blue chip. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Peace.